Hello, everyone. Welcome to the English Podcast channel. I am so happy to be here today.
Hello, everyone. And hello, Lily. I am also very happy. Today is a great day.
Yes, it is, Jack. Today, we have a very useful topic. We're going to talk about daily life.
That is right. We will talk about our daily routines. We will use common verbs and phrases. This is perfect for English learners.
Exactly. Talking about your day is very important. Everyone does it. We all wake up, we all eat, and we all go to sleep.
Simple things are the best. So, Lily, are you ready to start?
I am ready. Let's start with the morning. Jack, tell me, what is the first thing you do in the morning?
Well, usually I wake up at 7 o'clock. I use an alarm clock on my phone.
7 o'clock is a good time. Do you get up immediately, or do you stay in bed?
That is a funny question. Honestly, I stay in bed for 10 minutes. I look at my phone, then I get up. What about you?
I am a morning person. I wake up at 6:30. I get up right away. I have a lot of energy in the morning.
Wow, 6:30. That is very early. After you get up, what do you do next?
First, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face and I brush my teeth. Washing my face helps me wake up.
I do the same. I brush my teeth and then I take a shower. A cold shower is very refreshing. Do you take a shower in the morning?
Sometimes. Usually, I take a shower at night. In the morning, I just wash my face and get dressed.
Getting dressed is important. I choose my clothes the night before. It saves time.
That is very smart, Jack. I choose my clothes in the morning. Sometimes I do not know what to wear. It takes a long time.
I understand. After I get dressed, I go to the kitchen. This is my favorite part of the morning.
Let me guess. Is it breakfast time?
Yes, it is breakfast time. I love breakfast. I usually eat eggs and toast. What do you eat?
I love breakfast too, but I eat something light. Usually I have a bowl of cereal with milk, or maybe some yogurt with fruit.
That sounds healthy. And what about drinks? Do you drink coffee?
Oh, yes, I need coffee. I drink a big cup of hot coffee every morning. It smells so good.
I like coffee, but I prefer tea. I drink green tea in the morning. It makes me feel calm.
Tea is nice too. So we eat breakfast and we drink our coffee or tea. What happens next in your routine?
Next, I prepare to leave the house. I check my bag. I look for my keys and my wallet. I always lose my keys.
Oh no, I lose my keys sometimes too. It is very stressful. But after I find my things, I leave the house, I go to work.
How do you go to work, Lily? Do you drive a car?
No, I do not drive. I take the bus. The bus stop is near my house. It is very easy. What about you?
I drive my car to work. I like driving, but sometimes the traffic is bad. There are too many cars on the road.
I do not like traffic. On the bus, I can relax. I listen to music or I listen to podcasts. It is a nice time.
That sounds good. When I drive, I listen to the radio. I like to hear the news. So we arrive at work. What time do you start working?
I start work at 9 o'clock. I arrive at the office at 8:50. I like to be early.
Me too. I start at 9 also. When I sit at my desk, the first thing I do is check my emails.
Yes, checking emails is a common morning task. I read my emails and I reply to them. Then I make a to-do list.
A list is very helpful. It helps you organize your day. Do you have many meetings in the morning?
Sometimes. On Mondays, we have a big team meeting. We talk about our projects. Do you like meetings?
Not really. Sometimes meetings are long and boring. I prefer to do my work alone. I like to focus.
I understand. Focusing is important. I work hard until 12 o'clock. Then it is time for a break.
Ah, lunch break. My second favorite time of the day. Do you bring your lunch from home?
Yes. Usually I bring a sandwich or a salad. Cooking at home is cheaper, and it is healthy.
I agree. I try to bring leftovers from dinner. For example, pasta or chicken. But sometimes I go to a restaurant with my coworkers.
Going to a restaurant is fun. You can talk with your friends. It is good to relax in the middle of the day.
Yes, we talk about movies, sports, or our weekend plans. We do not talk about work during lunch.
That is a good rule. After lunch, I go back to my desk. The afternoon can be difficult. Do you ever feel tired at 3 o'clock?
Oh, yes, the afternoon slump. At 3 o'clock, I feel very sleepy. I need energy.
What do you do to get energy? Do you drink more coffee?
No, too much coffee is bad for me. I usually eat a snack, maybe some chocolate or an apple, or I drink a glass of water.
Water is very good for you. I like to stand up and walk around the office. Stretching my legs helps me wake up.
That is a great idea. Moving your body is important. So we finish our work. What time do you finish?
I finish work at 5 o'clock. I turn off my computer and I say goodbye to my colleagues.
I also finish at 5. I am always happy to go home. The evening is my time to relax.
Exactly. So tell me about your evening routine. What do you do when you get home?
First, I change my clothes. I take off my work clothes and I put on comfortable clothes, like a t-shirt and sweatpants.
Comfortable clothes are the best. I do the same. Then I usually go to the kitchen to start dinner.
Do you cook dinner every night?
Most nights, yes. I like cooking. It is a creative hobby for me. I make soup or rice or vegetables.
You are very good. I cook sometimes, but I am lazy. Sometimes I order food. I order pizza or sushi.
Ordering food is easy. It is nice for a treat. Do you eat dinner alone or with family?
I eat with my wife. We sit at the table and we talk about our day. It is a nice time to connect.
That sounds lovely. After dinner, there is one thing I do not like. I do not like washing the dishes.
Nobody likes washing the dishes. It is a boring chore, but we have to do it.
Yes, we must clean the kitchen. After the kitchen is clean, what do you do?
Then I go to the living room. I sit on the sofa. I watch TV.
Watching TV is a popular way to relax. What do you watch? Do you watch movies?
I watch series on Netflix, or sometimes I watch sports. Football is my favorite sport. What do you do in the evening?
I like TV, but I also like reading. I love books. Reading before bed helps me feel sleepy.
Reading is a great habit.
It is quiet and peaceful. Do you use your phone in the evening?
I try not to, but sometimes I look at social media. I look at photos on Instagram. It is a bad habit, I know.
We all do it. I scroll through my phone too, but I try to stop at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock is a good time to stop. We need to prepare for sleep. What is your bedtime routine?
I go to the bathroom again. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. Then I go to the bedroom.
Do you go to sleep immediately?
No. Usually, I talk to my wife for a few minutes. Then I turn off the light. I try to sleep at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock is a reasonable time. I go to bed at 10:30. I need 8 hours of sleep.
Sleep is very important for our health. If I do not sleep well, I am tired the next day.
Me too. I become grumpy if I am tired.
So that is a typical day for us. Weekdays are very busy, but weekends are different, right?
Oh, yes. Saturdays and Sundays are different. On the weekend, I sleep late. I wake up at 9 or 10.
That sounds wonderful. On weekends, I go to the park or I visit my friends. I do not think about work.
Weekends are for fun and rest, but the daily routine during the week is what keeps us organized.
I agree. Routines are good. They help us manage our time.
Jack, let's review some of the verbs we used today. This helps our listeners.
Good idea. We used many action verbs. We said wake up, get up, brush teeth, wash face.
Yes, and we said get dressed, eat breakfast, drink coffee, leave the house.
We also talked about work. We used take the bus, drive, check emails, work, have a meeting.
And for the evening, we used cook dinner, wash dishes, watch TV, read, and go to bed.
These are all very common phrases. If you are learning English, try to describe your day using these words.
Yes, practice speaking to yourself. Say, I am drinking coffee now, or I am going to work.
It really helps. You can also write your routine in a journal. Writing is good practice.
That is a fantastic tip, Jack. Talking about daily life is the best way to start speaking English.
It is. It is natural and easy. Everyone has a story about their day.
Well, Jack, this was a great conversation. I enjoyed hearing about your routine.
I enjoyed it too, Lily. It is fun to compare our days. We are similar, but also different.
True. Thank you to everyone for listening to us today. We hope you learned some new words.
Yes, thank you for listening. Practice your English every day. Even just 5 minutes is good.
That is right. Consistency is key. Do not give up.
We will be back soon with another interesting topic.
Yes, we will. Have a wonderful day, everyone, or a wonderful evening if you are listening at night.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye-bye. Take care.